Hello and welcome to another video. You know me as Phoenix. We're starting today's episode out in a very big hole, but not the same big hole that we dug out in the last episode. This is my beacon mining, and it's actually almost reached its maximum size. But we got some goodies. We got all this stone. Everything's all nice and sorted because I like to be organized, except for these chests. But this chest is what we're really looking for. All of this redstone, coal, iron, most importantly, diamonds. So you know how we do diamonds. Not really because I've never had this many diamond ore, but we're going to mine them all on camera because that's the only way to do diamonds. So I'm going to take my multiply boy and then just go bring, bring, bring. Got at least a stack. A stack and 20. We are absolutely rolling in the riches now. Look at us. Look at us. Double-handed diamonds. I've got a lot of stuff planned for today's episode, but there's this little bit of a problem. I don't... Being that I just, like, disappeared out of thin air, still don't know how that happened. I don't know where Dolan settled, so I honestly don't know where to start or how to... Oh, it happened again. I saw something. I saw a cave. Is that Dolan? I still don't know where it is. Oh, those were coordinates. Those were coordinates. Yep. I think I'm gonna go to those coordinates. There's something we need to do first. My axe is on 11 durability, and I have a mending book, and I think it's about time we repair my axe. It's been like a couple months into the server, and I've had the same axe, so I'm going to go put mending on that, repair it, and then I'm going to, I guess, go to those coordinates and see if that's actually Dolan's base. While I was putting my diamonds away, I noticed I have 8 more ore here, so let's see, how much can we get? 18 more. That is wonderful. We've got over 2 stacks of diamonds, so we are absolutely rolling in the riches. But I should probably explain what I'm going to do at Dolan's base. I want to give him this. Dolan's last video, which you should go check out, the eye in the corner, he became a redstone boy. So to do that, you need to have a proper redstone shulker box. And I also got given this. It's a pass it on diamond, so I'm going to sneakily put this in here and filled with also everything that he needs to be a proper redstone boy. I need to fill this up, but we have more redstone down in the bottom of our mining thing, so I have that. I also need to stock up my redstone shulker box, but I figured I should give Dolan a full set rather than give him half a box. So I'm going to go repair my axe, mine those ores, fill up Dolan's shulker box, and then head to those coordinates that we saw in my vision or whatever it is. Is this the right place? It looks like it. I mean, over here, there's a cave. So this must be it. It's what I saw in my vision. So, yeah, so I have his shulker box here full of redstone stuff. I'm just going to come in here and plop it in his storage room with the pass it on diamond, and I actually need a sign. So I'm gonna, ooh, can I yoink one? Yes, I can yoink a sign. And just so he knows, Happy Redstone and Boyo, I'm actually going to go up a bit and put a little apostrophe, Happy Redstone and Boyo, and then P. And then you can open it, see all of the goodies, and yeah, so that's just... That was a weird noise. I'm leaving. Alright, so I'm going to go back to my Dolan's time log. Phoenix and I seem to have gone too far back in time. Safe for now. Found clay. Skin my color clearly well. Ooga booga. Civilization, upsides, honey abundance, eternal sapling, phoenix known as bird brain. Can't believe that guy. When I tried to plant it, something strange happened. The tree is now gone, and I fear what may happen in that crater. Should it go unchecked? I'm just gonna hold on to this. I'm sure he won't mind. What crater does he mean? Well, I think I may have found it. I think I may have found it. I mean, zombies, that's already something strange, I guess. Oh no, not you again. I think there might just be something more going on than we originally thought. The more I read through Dolan's journal here, it seems like I should do something similar. Like I need to like write my own notes or something to keep track of what's going on. Like I feel like it'd be really useful for the future if I wrote notes on everything that I do, experiments, what's going on in time, because I honestly have no idea what's going on. Apparently, he thinks the gold armor made the machine react too strongly. That seems right, because the machine did run on gold. But we're definitely going to need to run some more experiments. So I think, first things first, I should get a notebook together, and I should run back to the time machine, back at spawn, and run some tests and do some experimenting. So I'm going to go to the time machine now. So I made myself a makeshift lab. Over here I have Doolin's time log. I'm going to keep a hold of that. And I have this time goo stuff, which is what I decided to call it. I have my notebook here. I started keeping my thoughts and stuff in it. I wrote notes about the time machine, the goo, which I named time goo, and the mysterious crack. I wrote some notes on that because I've seen it in my base. No sign of it since it gave me the nether star. Sometimes it's courteous. Dolan seems to be sticking around. I've looked at it and checked up on it from time to time, and it seems to still be there, but I don't know what's going on. So I'm going to run some tests on this thing, or this time goo stuff. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Time goo, where'd you go? There we go. It's more mysterious than I thought. I'm going to run some more tests on it, and I'm going to see what I can find out. I'm going to get more samples from the time machine at spawn, and I'm just going to see what I can do with this, because this is a really interesting substance. I want to see what I can do with it. So I got more samples of time goo, and I built a little machine that can process it. And I'm thinking if I just like squeeze it real tight or whatever processing does. I built the machine, hardly understand it, but if I chuck these in, it will process them. You see the piston goes blah, 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 and it processes them, and we get processed time goo. It seems to be more of a solid state. It's definitely a little bit chunkier. It looks really interesting. I don't understand this stuff at all. It's so interesting. And this isn't all I'm doing this episode. I will be doing some building up top, fixing up my village. But, like, I want to taste it. Ooh, I can eat it.
Want some tea?
Oh my god, I'm never doing that again. I'm just gonna put this back in here, and I'm never gonna... Nope. I don't want to touch that stuff anymore. I want to build. I'm gonna fix my village, because That was horrifying. I don't want to go in my lab ever again or near it. But it looks like I'm going to have to because I forgot building materials. Because we are going to be building today. I figured I need to fix up my village a little bit. I could clean up some of the paths, and there's some things that look ugly, so I'm gonna grab some dirt and some stone because the Lord knows we have enough of that. I'm also gonna grab some grass blocks, and we're just gonna head up and clean up the village a little bit, clean up the paths, like I said. And like over here where the honey farm was, that needs cleaned up. So I can just fill this in with grass, and I will take bone meal to it a little bit later. I'll put a path block there. And like the paths are pretty random. They came like they're the same ones that were with the village when it first came here. But like things like this, I want them to actually lead up to the door and things. So I'm just gonna go around doing all of this, cleaning up, like I said, and things like this thing that I built. Like I want the path to lead up to the door and everything, so I'll do that. Over here is kind of its own separate area. I might build a building around this because this is my honey farm. I streamed last weekend, I think. Yeah, oh, that's not good. I streamed last weekend and I bred up bees and I did a bunch of other stuff. It was really fun, thanks to everyone that came out. And we built this honey farm. I need to get more glass, which I might also do in today's episode, to make more bottles to fill up this thing 100% because it has ran out of bottles before. And I have shears over here. I'm going to hook up a system that can refill them. But this is pretty good. Like, I'm getting honeycombs galore. I have more honey farms than honeycomb farms because honeycomb isn't as valuable, but I wanted it to be symmetrical. Over here, there's going to be a minecart track that I can fill the bottles back in and just click a button and it goes blah 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 and refills everything. So I'm going to set all that up after I do all the building over here. And who knows, I might even add another village house because I want to have more custom things in my village rather than these. These houses are great, don't get me wrong, but they could be better. Paths like this, I definitely want to improve. Make it so you can just walk up rather than jump because that's nice. So I'll probably get some spruce or birch slabs to do that. But enough rambling. I'm going to get all that done and I will show you a progress update in a little bit. So after going around and adding birch slabs and ooh, I missed some. I knew I would. And I'll probably be finding a bunch of places where I didn't put them later. But I figured out. Well, I didn't figure this out. If you use like a wooden shovel to mine there, especially if you have a haste beacon nearby, sometimes you mine too quickly if there's other dirt and it just and destroys a bunch of stuff. So if you just use like a wooden shovel, they're not too expensive. And they're just a lot easier to use to mine out small portions of blocks. But just having this around here is so much easier. But this, the squishy machine that used to squish the bee out of me, either I need to pretty it up or just get rid of it. And I think for now the easiest thing to do is just get rid of it, and then I can remake it later in a specified spot. I think I'm just gonna leave like the materials here. And then it can I can come back in later and recreate it in its exact spot. But it's an eyesore right now and I don't want to have it around. So I'm just clean it up. So for now, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take this and take the slabs and everything that was a part of it, just put it in a chest here and I might rebuild it later. I've also been going by, and things like this where like the path doesn't really make sense, I've been placing blocks on top of it to get rid of it. I did that right here where like there was a bunch of path blocks. I didn't really see a path being useful there, and then I removed a bit of the path here to clean that up a bit. But probably the most notable thing that I did during that time was, I don't have a bucket, I need to fill that up later, ding 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 ding, was this. I did this and that shouldn't be there. That should be like that. There we go. I did this path going down. It was like just cobblestone stairs, and I'm pretty sure they're still here. Didn't get rid of them, but just these. It's so nice to just walk instead of jump. I hate jumping when you're going up blocks. And I also terraformed this to be a bit more of a hill. I'm waiting for the grass to grow, and then I've been going by and putting bushes and bone mealing around, making it look prettier. Over here, I don't know if I showed this in an episode before, but this is my enchanting area. I have had lapis in here, an enchantment table. That's over here. Now it's time to get rid of this. I was spruce tree farming, and podzol spawned, so it's time to get rid of this. Where there was once a large patch of podzol, there is now a large patch of dirt. I will come by and bone meal this, but you can't bone meal grass or dirt, so I'll come by and decorate this up a little bit, but in all honesty, that didn't take as long as I thought it would. So I think I'm done. So now it's on to the project of, I'm going to fly over because I'm cool, to the project of this. I don't want to cover it up. I am going to build like facades or something over the chests to make them a little bit more pretty, but I really don't want to cover up the redstone because it looks so nice. Come on, fly. It looks so nice, and I don't want to cover it up, and I really like how it looks. So I'm not going to. I will add a minecart system on this side to send off the, what's it called? Minecart to fill up the bottles, which I need to collect a lot of sand for. So I'm going to clean up my inventory, go gather some sand, probably a shulker box full, and then I'll turn those all into bottles, and then I will fill this system up, and I'll build the facades, and then this project will be completed. Okay, so I got it done, and I know I said I wasn't going to build a building around it. I didn't, but I did. I really like how this looks with the strip of honey going around and across, and that is very loud. That needs to be brick. But I really like how this looks, and you can kind of see into the redstone, and you can even go into here and be in the redstone. Like I said I was going to do, I filled up all of this, and there's even some backup bottles in there. So, all I need to do is I need to fill bottles into here. I can flip this lever, and it goes on its merry way, filling up. It goes back and forth. There's not a smart system. It's just back and forth until it fills up. It's really nice. It produces the honey. I have a bunch of honey. The honeycombs are rolling out. I think it might be time to open up a shop, because this is ridiculous. I almost fail. This is ridiculous and efficient, so I'm going to get away because it's loud. But yeah, I'm going to, heck. But that's going to be where I end today's episode. It's already longer than most of my videos are, so I'm a fly and outro the video. So leave a like on the video if you did like it, and let me know down in the comment section what you think of the new redone village. And Dolan, I gave you that shulker box, not pre-C. That's it for the video, guys. I will talk to you in the next episode of Casual Craft Project Extinction. Bye-bye. It feels so nice to get large projects done, and I can't wait to just sit back and relax. What is that? What did we do?